Hey, what's up guys? This is Anime Rex here, and by the title you already know it. What the fans want, they want. I thought of it. I had time today, so why not just make it today? Today I'm gonna make What If Issei was the son of Meliodas and Elizabeth, part 2, baby. Let's get it. On my last video, I don't know why, but everybody was commenting part 2. I guess you just loved the part that much. Guys, tell me in the comments right now, like after I post this video, um, like, do you like the detailed, slow-paced story I post every day like this? I'm just gonna take 1 minute to find out what your opinions are on the slow paced story I give you every time, detailed slow paced story like the anime. I mean the anime isn't slow paced, but yeah, detailed, So yeah, let's get started. So the day he meets Raynare, or quote unquote Yuma, as she introduces herself. Well, hello, I'm Yuma. Can I talk to you, Issei san? Issei san, because she didn't know him. So, she didn't know him on a friend level, so. Can you please go out on a date? She just bluntly says it. Like, Issei was a pervert in the original series, and that's how he fell for that stupid ass trick. I don't know how any guy would even think of dating a girl when he knows literally nothing about her. So, and this Issei was like, the hell? Literally, that's what he said. The hell? Oh, let me clarify. Please, can we go out on a date? Any specific day you choose. It doesn't matter. Um, I'm not so keen on dating people I haven't even met, and I don't know what you. How did you even know about me, first of all? That's what he questions first. Oh, I just heard from one of my friends in your school about you, and you seem like a pretty nice person, as she described you. This was actually 1 week after them all becoming devils, him getting multiple summonings from people as a devil, and all of that jazz. So, yeah, in this, before he meets Raynare, he's already a devil. I mean, he was a demon, so, I mean, he didn't really get transformed into a half devil. He was already a higher being than a devil because they are pure blood devils right now, this generation, like the Grammary and the other 72 pillars, and Meliodas was like the original demons. They call them demons because they all have the same darkness, and these devils are different because they're less pure than Meliodas and everybody, pure demons. So let's say this. Issei was like, how about we get to know each other first? And no, Issei was like straight up, no, thank you. Yeah, and then they met at the park actually, the park where the empty parking lot. Ah, well, too bad. That's what she said in a way different and mature voice. Before she had like a cute and airhead voice. Those airhead anime girls. Yeah, like that. Now she had a completely different voice. She was like, "Huh, too bad. You, you even had the pretty face. Too bad I have the orders to kill you. I could keep you as my slave." That's what she was thinking. But this man about to wreck her whole life over like 28 times. She transformed into a fallen angel form, and she was like, "Ha, be glad that such a beautiful girl is gonna kill you." And Issei was like standing there, deadpan, nothing, hands in pocket, not even caring what she's doing or transforming. Aren't you surprised? No, you literally have two wings. I mean, if you pulled 12 wings out of your back, then I would have been surprised. But get the hell out of my face. That's what he said. Literally, get the hell out of my face. He's just being blunt about this. First of all, this woman, or this fallen angel, as he already knew it, he could sense the fallen angel part. Not transforming into a fallen angel isn't gonna help, her in any way. Hide her fallen angel self. So she tries to throw a spear of light at him, like those red spears she threw in the original series. But Issei was like, he put one finger and then, he flicked it, like, when somebody flicks your forehead with one finger. That's what he literally did. And the spear completely disappeared. Literally, it disappeared. Like, it broke so fast into, like, quadrillion pieces that her eye couldn't even capture how many pieces it broke into. And she was like, "What? You were a devil. You're a devil. How did you break spear of light?" And Issei was like, "Are you done now? You know, let let me give you a warning. If you try to mess with me one more time," Issei gets a dangerous voice right here, "you're going to regret it so badly that I'm going to torture you so badly that you wish you were never alive, little fallen angel." That, really scary. I mean, when he makes a scary face, he looks really scary. Let's say that. And by the way, one person said that, this picture wasn't, you know, please don't, like, he wrote literally, "Please don't tell me this is what he looks like." And I was like, what's the problem with him looking like this? And I was like, what's the problem? I mean, he looks like Wally, but this isn't like, how he completely looks. He has a Meliodas type of hair, two bangs on the side, hair standing up, everywhere. And, white hair because of Elizabeth's genes. That's what he has right now. This is what he is wearing right now because, this is a weekend, like a Friday weekend, you know? And let's say he had, boxing practice, so that's what he wears in the gym. Let's say, yeah, he goes to the gym. He was at the fountain. She gets, really scared, and before she could, yeah, let's make this for plot reasons. Issei just lets her go, like he didn't even care at this point because she was so insignificant in compared to power than him that she didn't even compare to 1/10 of his power, because he has all the seals on his arm, but that nobody knows about right now. He'll tell them later, obviously. When I'll tell you. Let me just continue the story. This is gonna get way more interesting near the Riser arc, but let's not talk about that. Let's focus on this. She runs away and Issei lets her go, like, "Shoo off, little birdie. Like, you're as insignificant to me as a crow, literally. You're as insignificant me to a feather, literally. That's what I'm comparing you to." In his mind, that's what he's thinking. That and Drake says, "That fallen angel really was a stupid one, wasn't she? Trying to kill a target she has no prior knowledge about." "Why did you let her go, partner?" "Because I wanted to know her real motives. I mean, she wouldn't just be here to kill me, right? I mean, she would have to have another motive if she said that somebody told her to kill me. So somebody must be orchestrating this plan, and I want to know who it is." Of course, we all know it's Kokabeel, but he's gonna come way later. So let's skip that. You know, and Konoko appears out of nowhere, and Konoko, Rias, and the Paraj. "Nah, I just got attacked by a, Rias asks, 'Are you okay? We sent a fallen angel near you.' 'Yeah, I'm fine.' Did you get hurt anywhere? Did he or she hurt you?" "Nah, she didn't hurt me," confirming that it was a she fallen angel. So where's the fallen angel?" "Nah, I let her escape. Why? She was like, why would you let somebody that was trying to kill you escape? Oh, because she's as insignificant in compared to power as me as comparing let's say, a mountain to a feather. That's what the comparison is right now. Or an ocean to a feather. Yes, that's the comparison. You're serious? Yes. She only had two wings, so no worries. There. It's not. She was a normal fallen angel at max. Let's continue. She wouldn't be as dumb as to attack me again since I easily broke the spear of light she threw at me. How powerful are you, Issei-san? Issei. That's what Ria said because now she has known him for a week. They've talked a bit more, got to know each other a bit more. You know, Issei still stays in touch with not Zenobia, sorry, Irina. You know, she's telling him that in a couple of months she might be coming back to his hometown again, their hometown again. And Issei was like, "Oh shit, I'm hyped." Okay, you hyping me. You better not be lying. I mean, seriously, I want to see my old friend. That's what Issei was like. Bad, I'm down to meet my old friend again. That's what Issei thinks. I'm not gonna make him completely dense like, the anime protagonist, but he's gonna be a little dense. Not to the point of, not understanding anything or any girls, but not understanding the point unless, it's made like almost very clear. Like you'll notice the small signs. Let's get, screw that. Let's continue on with the story. So, the next day, after that, let's say it was a Sunday, Monday, school. Okay. Issei's walking to school, and then he sees a nun. Well, let's say he knows very many different languages, and Asya is right now not very good with Japanese. Like she can talk in Japanese, but not completely properly, proper Japanese. You know, she was asking the directions to the church, but she kept spelling church wrong in Japanese, so many people didn't get it. So many people were like, sorry, I can't find this place for you. She understood at least that level of Japanese right now. So Issei was like, um, you know, she fell down. So Issei went to help her. Are you okay? Like he was, he's always willing to help a person in need. It's not like he'll leave a person just behind because they're not his friends or anything. So oh, thank you very much. Oh, no problem. He says in what do you call European? I don't know what language Europeans speak, but yes, sorry, Europeans. I'm really sorry about that. I mean, I can't know everything, right? So you speak European. She says in European. This entire conversation is gonna be in European. You know. Yeah. Yes, I do speak European. So are you lost? Because you've been roaming around since a while. She's been roaming around in circles. And Issei's seen her on multiple streets, confused. So he put two and two together. Big brain Issei. That's why. Yes, I need to find this church. Can you point me to the direction? You know, she tells him where the church is located, and I don't know how you didn't see it, but it's on top of that hill. Just come closer. You'll see it. See? Right there. They walk closer, Issei isn't getting any, frights, And they were next to a park and a boy got hurt, you know. She heals the boy and Issei flashback. Issei was 5 years old. He got hurt pretty badly falling off the castle walls. And his mother healed him, with the arc ability she has, he got a flashback of his mother, watching her ability, kind of Her ability kind of hitting a sore spot right now, not gonna lie. You know? Oh, wow. He was like in his mind. That's so close to Mother's ability. That's what he was like in his mind. Then he snapped out of his daze, as he was like, Issei, Issei-san, are you okay? Oh, yes, I'm fine. Well, let me guide you to the church, and then we can, then yeah, then I'll probably go. Uh, Issei-san, this may sound selfish, but I don't have many friends in Japanese. Japan. What am I saying? So, are you willing to be my friend? She has a phone, so not a problem. Sure, why not? He puts out. Well, I can share my number with you if you want, and we can talk. I mean, you're plenty new here, and I'm not against helping people. By the way, that ability is very great that you have. No, the ability to heal people is a really good gift, no matter who the person is. Unless they're not evil and do bad things, they always deserve help, no matter who it is, unless they don't do evil deeds. That's what Issei says. You think so too? Yes, of course. His kind of angelic side kicking in right now because he's close to the church. Let's make it like, he's really very kind to, see, he's very kind whenever he's like near an angel, fallen angel, or holy being because, it affects him more. The holiness around the angels affects him more. So that's why he let Raynare go. His angel side was kicking in. That's why. So there's an explanation for you, people, why he left Raynare and didn't kill her. She's obviously gonna piss him off to the point that he's obviously gonna not gonna spoil anything. Not gonna spoil anything. This is probably going to be at least 48 minutes long, I think. I don't know. Let's just okay. Thank you very much. Issei compliments her healing ability. Well, this can also be a bad ability. No, she doesn't say that. She doesn't say that. No, 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 no. So, they talk and everything. He says goodbye. He drops her off at the church, outside, obviously. Doesn't go inside, you know. And then, after school, Rias talks to him one on one. Issei, I want you to stay away from that girl named Asia. He doesn't ask why because he knows that she is a nun, and she is a holy maiden by the clothes she was wearing. Let's just say holy maidens have different type of clothing. So yeah, Buncho, it's not a problem. It's not actually not a big problem. She seems completely too innocent to actually do anything bad. Buncho says, yes, but the most innocent of the people can be the most corrupt sometimes. Well, I don't think so. From personal experience, speaking to her and getting to know her, she's actually a holy princess and a heretic. She's known as a heretic because she healed the devil. Why would she heal a devil if she, didn't want to help people? Like, she healed the devil even though she knew that, that was a devil and she wasn't supposed to do that. See, so I say she's a trustworthy person. Well, that may be, but just be careful. You don't know what kind of people there are at the church, so don't reveal too much about yourself. Okay, fine, Buncho. But, I kinda made her my friend, and, she seemed pretty alone and sad. And she kinda reminds me of someone. Um, he doesn't say that right now. Let's put that part later. He gets attacked by the other fallen angel. Yeah, her attempts don't work out as well. The other two fallen angels, their attempts don't work out. So they plan to use Asia, sense that, they stalk him kind of ish. And, he lets this happen because he doesn't know that they're planning to use Asia, but, he knows that they're leading him somewhere. So, he has a pact with someone. He goes, teleports to their house in a pool of blood. Well, he was like, oh god, no. So, what the hell happened here? That's what he was thinking. Partner, I have a bad feeling about this. You know, and suddenly Freed, the psychopath sex offender comes out. Oh ho ho, look, we have a pretty devil boy. Oh, pretty boy. Uh, devil pretty scum boy. Whatever he says, I don't fucking get that guy. He's a fucking weirdo. Okay, so, he says his charade, I don't know. He's probably gay. Yeah, Frida's probably gay. 100%. So, he says his stuff. He tries to hit Issei, in the leg and try to restrict his movements. But Issei was like, hell nah, shit. He just kicks that shit and destroys it. That lightsaber thing he had. And, he tries to shoot him with the gun. He just catches the bullet. And, Rhea senses this holy barrier around where Issei went to the summoning pact he had, and then she teleports to him and, says, Issei, what's going on? She asks him, Issei, what is going on? The entire Parash is there. Oh, so you brought backup already. Hey, I'm not gonna call him Pretty Devil Boy anymore. That just sounds weird. So yeah, hey Devil. Oh, Mr. Scummy Devil. And before that, he meets Asia. He doesn't let, her get, him take, use his hands to, do quote unquote nasty things to her. Seriously, he was about to almost our word, our word, her. If, the entire Paraj didn't come. But, they come, they were like, and Frida was like, hey, come on, we're escaping. That's what he called Asia. I had to bleep my own self. I just bleeped my own self, but whatever. It's not ever good to call out, female or any type of woman or girl the B word. So, just stating. Okay, so what they quickly ran out of there as fast as he could, and he was like, Ash, he was using Asia as bait. He was saying that he would kill her if he tried anything, and he literally had blood dripping down her, neck. Even if he was fast enough, she would probably die of blood loss, even if he scratches her a little. So he didn't want to take the chances right now. So he stood back and Frida escaped. Let's go to Asia roaming around. You know. Oh, you know. Then you know. Well, Issei, you handled that situation very well. I can see that your knowledge about devils, angels, and fallen angels is very vast. For I don't know your race, but for you, who doesn't even know anybody from the races. Well, I wouldn't quite say that. That's what he was thinking. Doesn't know. I practically know the king of devils. He's my father, a goofball, and the stupid idiot. Many, if you don't agree with me, tell me in the comments. And my always kind and sometimes strict mother. You know. So how that my family was. So let's just yeah, let's say that it was another weekend again after that. That all happened in a week. you know so on Saturday, they let Asia walk around, like usual and everything. And yeah, let's say this. um she met Issei again. Oh, Issei-san, like she knew he was a good person. He helped. When the kids stopped their fight, and then she healed him. Those quit. There were two kids fighting actually. That's how they got hurt. So she knew she knew from in her mind and the bottom of her heart that Issei was a good person. Even if he was a devil, he was a good person. So she was like, Issei was like, oh hey Asia, well nice to see you again. Issei-san, you too. Like she was a bit nervous because the fallen angels and Free told her like, don't, if you ever see that guy again, the guy you call Issei, never step in front of him. Always ignore. Or if you don't, we'll kill you. That's what they said. But she wasn't gonna listen to them. Like, they don't control her. The hell are you talking about? And they just, let's just say they happened to meet by coincidence again. Issei was just chilling in the park as usual, the usual park. That's where they met again. So they go out, have fun like normal friends, and what do you call? Then they go to the same park, where Raynare tried to kill him, but he wasn't that traumatized because she literally could do nothing. For frick's sake, then he sensed Raynare coming. And then he said, for frick's sake, it's you again. Aw, I'm so jealous, Issei. You took her on a date, and not me. That's she was like, before she said, in the original series, she said like, you took her in one of those rendezvous days that, you took me in. Yeah, nah, she never took her on a date this time. Like, I wouldn't call it a date. It's just friends talking. You know, I mean, she was keeping his focus good on him, so he didn't sense the other five fallen angels, that were at the church coming. I don't know how many there were, but they knew they couldn't even lay a finger on Issei, so they decided to again capture Asia. And whenever there are fallen angels, his angel side comes out, and he's a little a lot more kinder, Elizabeth kind type. So he went, right, I let my guard down. As, what do you call, she screams, Asia screams. Like, Asia, why did they name her Asia? Her name is literally Asia. You may as well call her Asia, bro. Okay, enough with the jokes. She screams, leave the girl, move away from the girl, or she is dead. He knew her pretty well. They spent the entire day. He got to know about most of her past, and whatever she, did. And he explained a little bit of his past, you know. Only, after he woke up from the coffin, he didn't tell her the coffin thing, but, he told her the arena thing and everything, And that confirmed that he was a good person, just really socially awkward since he never had any friends like her. They take her again, and right now, I'm getting pretty bored. One second, let me deep breathe in, deep breathe out. I was getting pretty bored of my own story because I already pre-planned this in my head, how it would be. So, they were like, they took her, and, Issei didn't receive any damage again because, he's the boss, and, those weaklings couldn't even do anything to him. So, as Drake put it in his mind, those weak fallen angels couldn't even scratch him if they wanted to. So Issei meets Rias in the Call Research Club, and it says, I'm gonna rescue this holy maiden named Dacia. She has twilight healing. If you want to recruit her, she'll be a good asset, and plus she's my friend, so I'm gonna save her. That's what he tells Rias. She's kind of jealous, because I mean, Issei never talked about her like that, so she's kind of jealous right now. But she was like, fine, if she's that important to you, we can go save her. I mean, I can practically destroy their entire base by myself, but thanks for the help, I guess, Buncho. You know, they raid the base, Rias takes out the sort of high level two winged angels, three of them. Rias are not gonna take on them. Kiba, Konoko, and Issei go to the church. They'll go inside the church. Freed's here. Issei says. So he's here, behind there, behind the table where the priest always preaches and prays to God. So reads the Bible out loud. That's where he was hiding. He kicks it at them and then tries to slice all of them. But that doesn't work. Issei broke it, and Kiba takes out his holy eraser, and starts to fight him. Issei, you can go ahead and save Asia. I can take care of this guy. And as he says that, Issei destroys his sword. No problem. I'll destroy his sword. That's what he says while destroying it. Thanks. Kiba says, and Issei and Konaka move on. Underground. There were like, let's say that they called for backup from Kokabeel because they they told Kokabeel in these 2 weeks that this guy they were trying to kill was way stronger than what they could ever imagine. So they need backup. Instead of 50 fallen angels, like 15, let's say there were 100. Issei takes out 50 of them, leaves 50 for Konoko since he thinks it's good practice. He did that in less than 30 seconds. No, that's lowballing it. 20 seconds, yeah, let's put it that. Raynare is almost done with taking out Asia's sacred gear, but she is unsuccessful because Issei, he the flash and boom, boom, like you just hear a sonic boom go, like Asia's chains get ripped off, and Asia's in Issei's arms, covered in a blanket. Like Raynare couldn't even fathom what she just saw. So and she also got let's say she got an artifact that boosts her power tenfolds, that she just becomes a four-winged angel for a meantime, and she gets a significant power boost afterwards. So she uses that when she sees Issei grab Asia. So Asia plan out, Twilight healing plan out. So let's use this that Kokabeel gave me to boost my power. To boost her power, that device actually uses her life force. She doesn't know it, but Kokabeel knows it, and he was like, she's just a sacrificial pawn. Like, I give a shit if she sacrifices it, her life to kill a valuable Gremlin soldier. 1 second, my mom's in my room. Sorry for wasting your time. Okay, let's continue. She boosts her power tenfold. Everybody's, Freed gets defeated. He runs off. Defeated by Kiba, and Kiba is a bit tired, and Konoko is very tired because she fought 50 fallen angels. You know, like some were powerful, some were weaklings, really weak. You know, so yeah, they go on top of the church, out of the basement. She flies out of the basement. um, Issei was like, "The hell is wrong with you?" Issei gets mad, really mad, because he knows what happens when somebody rips off somebody's sacred gear forcefully. You know, they die. And, he was about to lose the new friend he just made, and he was really mad because she reminded him a lot of his mother because of the kindness and, healing, twilight healing. He was kind of getting PTSD around her, and, he kind of felt like, what do you call? Yeah, he kind of, remembered his mother every time he saw Asia use her abilities, or Asia was like, she wasn't completely unconscious, but she was at the verge of passing out right now. Like, give her 2 more seconds and she's gonna pass out. She was like, "Thank you, Issei, for coming to save me. Issei-san for coming to save me." In a very husky voice, because she's husky and tired voice. Because, yeah, that shit hurts. And 1 more second, my mom's in my room again. Great, right? So, Raynare becomes a four-winged angel right now, and she tries to fight Issei. They're quite equal because, Issei has 10 seals on him, sealing his max power, and, his power level is, let's say, his, like, max power level after, putting his power at bay is 10,000. So, she's keeping up with him, "How are you that strong? I used a drug." She doesn't mean to say it because she's raging right now. That's why, she messes up and says, "Kokabil Sama gave me this, that, and he said I could kill you easily with this." Well, he wasn't telling you the truth, and plus you're using your life force to power your energy right now. So you're basically gonna be useless in a little while. "You damn coward, I'll kill you before that happens." She yells it out. So, yeah. Issei was like, "I'm done with this shit." Issei's shirt got kind of ripped off, and they could see the tattoos. Like, they presumed it was tattoos. Rias and Akana also appeared, and, they couldn't actually take her on because her power boost was a little too much, actually. Let's say that. The church was practically destroyed by at this point, so, um, there. Um, and also, one more thing. Yeah. So, well, time to take off 2 seals, I guess. Seal deactivates. You know, a little black, line appeared on those seals that he was deactivating, and, they deactivated. And now his power just straight up jumped to 60,000. 61, no, not 60,000. His power jumped to 72,000, because he's combined the combined power of, what do you call, Meliodas and Elizabeth. So, it makes sense to his power be greater than Meliodas's. So, he fights her. He all he needs is in stream in the anime. Even if he was weakened, Issei defeated her fair and square. He does the same thing. He becomes One Punch Man. He literally punches her through an entire mountain. She's at the verge of death. Has gray hair and everything. And yeah. So, um, yeah, she has gray hair and everything right now. She's dying. Rios was like, "Wow, wow, Issei, what kind of power was that?" "Well, I'll explain after we get rid of her, you know. And, she was like, "No, Please spare me. You know what every loser or every freaking villain does whenever they lose really badly to the main protagonist? Spare me. That's the worst villain line. I always hate villains who says spare me. Seriously. I mean, if a villain says do it, just do it. Kill me. I mean, I'll have respect for the guy. I mean, like, he wasn't afraid of death when she lost to him, you know? But she was crying and everything. Fuck off already. You're an old lady already. That's what Issei was thinking. You're old already. Look at it. You use most of your life force. Issei explained. You're gonna die right now in 1 or 2 months. So why not just make it quicker? Buncho, can you please do it? I don't want to do it right now. No worries. For hurting my servant's feelings and hurting precious people around my servant and precious people he cares about, I will punish you. And in the name of Grammary, as also the master of Issei, you know, Issei here, Issei, you know, yeah, Issei. No, please spare me. You know, she's in more despaired voice when as she says that, and you know, sorry for the disturbances in this video, but I just wanted to finish the Raynare arc, and my parents keep coming into my room again and again. So you know, she's killed by Rias. You know, Asia wakes up after Rias heals her, and Issei was like, Buncho, can you please make Asia one of your bishops? And Rias was like, oh, why not? She would make a great piece and a great family member. You know, Rias already made it very clear that, you know, all the, what do you call, Garmary servants were family members. And, you know, they'll always stick together. You know, she was like, well, Asia, Argento, do you want to become a devil and serve under me? And she was like, well, I don't know where to go, so I think yes. You know, a little hesitant. Well, you know, also she wanted to follow Issei because, you know, he was her friend and, you know, I don't get it, but okay. I don't get that logic, but yeah. So, you know, he says everything, she says everything, gives her the bishop piece, and, you know, now she was like, Issei, can you please explain that power up? Well, Issei explains, well, you see these seals, you know, still naked, you know, she's kind of blushing, you know, looking at his body and everything. Issei, can you please explain that power up to me? Sorry, sorry for hiding it, but, well, look, do you look at these 10 seals on my arm? Yes, those are to keep my power in check. Oh, can you not control them? No, it's just that I want to stay low. Oh, okay, that's understandable. You know, people with strong powers always attract strong enemies, I guess. So that's understandable that you don't want that happening with us or anybody. Well, you know, Issei thinks, damn, she hit right on the spot. You know, am I that easy to read right now? Wow. That's what he was like. Partner, are you looking at her face? She likes you, obviously. That's why she's paying more attention to you. Wait, you serious? You know, Dre got to make it clear for him. Yeah, and you know, that's how it ends. You know, Asia becomes, you know, what do you call, yeah, she becomes the bishop for the Grammary House, and that's the end of this part. Or should I make this longer? I don't know. I mean, it's pretty long already. I can record a video afterwards if you guys want one. You know, just tell me if you want a video and I'll record it afterwards. If this one is not good enough for you guys, I might need to edit out some more parts. But I hope you liked the video. Please like, share this video if you can, and subscribe so you can listen to more of these what ifs. And this channel is always going to be about the storyline, the power-ups, and the emotions that the characters feel. So the story can be as I want to make my channel a professional channel. Just I'm trying to just explain what kind of channel I want right now. Where I entertain you with like very well made stories. The production value and everything right now isn't really that well, but I'll try my best. I hope you guys like the video, and please comment down if you want another part. And if you made this far into the video, you can add um, you can ask in the comment section if you want a part 3 to this what if today. So thank you for watching, and peace.